Hey folks, how's everyone doing out there? It's time for another podcast with our friends at Cape Ann Animal Aid. As always, we're joined by Jane. Hello,
Hello,
Jane.
Kory.
And the good Dr. Lockwood. Hi, Meredith.
Hello. How you
And
doing?
today we have
Coco.
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 Now,
Hi.
Coco is a 6-year-old poodle miniature mix.
Yeah, we're going with that.
Yeah,
Maybe
we never
Maltese?
He's
really know.
maybe Maltese. Yeah, he's a Puerto Rico pup, senior dog.
Is he new to the shelter?
Relatively, I think he came in the last few weeks. He did have a dental at the shelter, so he was on a little bit of a hold for that. Spent some time in foster while he was waiting to get that taken care of. He has a very tickly mouth because he's got a lot of his teeth removed from the front. So,
Yeah, he has very few teeth left. I saw a couple in the back on the bottom, but not too many, huh, bud? He was trying to eat the hard treat, not very successfully yet, but
he's determined.
he keeps trying. So,
Well, we should probably say right off the top that we believe that Coco is deaf.
We believe that Coco is deaf. Yes,
Yep.
we do. Yeah. So he's special needs, probably for a combination of things, for being
Yeah.
a senior, for having no teeth, and for potentially being a deaf boy.
deaf. He's really working on that treat. I tried to break it with my own hands. It is pretty hard. Did
And
it
so
happen?
we're not sure how
No.
the deafness occurred, right? We're thinking it could be genetic or
Yeah, could be
an
potentially.
age issue.
Well, most of the time it's genetic, really, unless they've had real bad ear infections that have caused an issue. But I mean, I don't see anything externally with his ears that would make me think he's had chronic ear issues. So he's probably born that way. And dogs will live a very happy life being deaf. You just have to kind of modify. Obviously, you're not going to be able to teach them words as far as signals go, but you can use hand signals. Of course, you never want them outside in a non-fenced area without having a leash on because you won't be able to call them back to you. I would think about using like a soft vibration collar on them. If he, a little vibration collar around his neck that if he wasn't, in your vision, you could just give not a shock, just a little vibration to get his attention, that kind of thing. But I'm sure he's a very happy boy.
Yeah. Jane, what do we know about Coco's backstory at all?
I don't think we know too much. Again, just that he's a Puerto Rico dog. I don't know what his circumstances were when he was found. I know we got him by himself. Since he's been with us, he's been very friendly, very sweet, loves people, gets along with the other dogs at the shelter. Really, like, no behavioral concerns at all from what we've
he's a
seen.
sweetie.
Yeah, it's
Even
awesome.
if he did, he's got no teeth to bite with.
Yeah,
so,
right,
I mean, come on, how threatening can he
Wanna
really
say
be?
Oh, he likes the camera. Hi, bud. Yeah, he seems very pleasant. He was running around a
definitely.
little bit, but just wants more to be snuggled than anything. So he'd make a good lap dog, I bet.
He does have a little bit of a personality. He's got a little bit of swagger to him. He's got that small dog swagger, but otherwise, a nice little old man.
And
All he's doing is exploring.
I was asking Jane if he barked because sometimes deaf dogs don't bark because they don't, know that they can use their voice. But in his case, it seems like he has learned that.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to know how loud he is because he can't hear. So
Right,
he can
so
be a
he-
little loud, but he was definitely excited to get out of his kennel. He's gone on a couple off-sites with some volunteers. So he was really, really good in the car. He laid right down, put his head down, didn't really make too much of a peep. Wasn't like
Yeah,
startling at anything. So that
he's
was
exploring
nice.
a little bit now.
Just hanging out with James, our producer.
Sure, he'd be happy to go with you anywhere.
Yeah, right. He might have a little bit of a licking paws issue. I'm just noticing his paws have a rusty color, and that it's often just from their saliva staining their fur. So they don't look like it's a problematic thing,
Excessively,
but he
yeah.
might lick his paws a little bit. So probably also a dog that needs groomings every so often just to trim, especially around the face or on his paws. Hi. But yeah, very sweet.
So, what would be ideal candidates for adopters here?
Yeah, I mean, he seems to get along with everyone. Again, he gets along with the other dogs at the shelter, so I don't think that's holding him back at all. He could go to a home with other animals.
Cats too, you think?
Cats, yeah.
Really? And he
I
seems
see why
pretty
not.
easygoing.
Yeah. I mean, He's just enjoying everything here. He might need a softer diet, even though he's trying to eat this hard
More
treat.
Wet food.
Yeah, wet food or just a softer, squishier kibble. Do you know what they've
He's
been
definitely
feeding him?
determined. I don't.
Yeah.
I did ask, but I haven't heard
Yeah, yeah.
back about what he's doing. I know he was in a foster for
nice.
about a week before he came back for his dental surgery and was eating food there. So I think he's been okay with the kibble, but that was before he had his teeth removed. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
what he's doing
and
now.
Even dogs with no teeth, they still can often eat kibble. They just use their gums and their salivary enzymes, but that hasn't worked yet on this treat. So,
But he is determined.
yep, he
Yeah, keeping
seems to
them
want it.
occupied.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. They last that much longer because it keeps them
Yeah,
alive.
right. Oh, he dropped it in the crevice.
Keeps
Here,
them
buddy.
busy.
Here you go.
So, Jane, you mentioned he's a Puerto Rico rescue.
Yeah.
So how does that process work with Animal Aid?
Yeah, so we work with, so he's from Alsado Rescue, which is one of the rescue groups in Puerto Rico that we work with. So they will typically reach out to us. They kind of work with our transport coordinator to work with what we have for space in the shelter. They'll send us a list of kind of who they're looking to transport, and we can look through that list of dogs and say we can take this many adults, we can take this many puppies, and then from there we kind of figure out who we're taking on that transport.
Yeah.
So I know I'm pretty sure he came up with the A litter that we have on our website right now, the A list of puppies, because I know they're also from Alsado and came up in the last couple weeks.
Okay.
So typically there's a mix that comes up.
Yeah.
We say we have the resources to take a senior, people like the little guys, the little
course.
Puerto Rico dogs. So typically for adults, that works out well for us, the smaller adults.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to like this weekend. It's supposed to be in the single digits.
I know he might have a little,
Might need a sweater, buddy.
yeah.
So at the shelter, Jane, so Dr. Beckett, did Coco's health check out okay?
Did. Yeah, otherwise his health, his exams have gone well. He seems to be in good health otherwise. So nothing overly concerning, I don't think.
Yeah.
But just a couple things to keep in mind.
Well, and a lot of times with little dogs, one of the concerns is their teeth. So the fact that he's already had most of his teeth extracted actually removes that as a concern.
That's very true.
So,
Just kind of managing it at this point.
yeah.
Now, do we want to catch up on from our last episode with Isabel
Yeah.
and Cornelius?
Yes, Isabel went home not long after we were here, which is really awesome. Cornelius is still at the shelter. He's still available for adoption. I know he's had some interest, but he has not gone home yet, so definitely still check him out if you can. He was our diabetic cat that we talked about last week, our 10-year-old diabetic kitty.
Yeah.
It's really lovely.
Yeah.
And I noticed on the website too, Jay, that there are lots of retriever lab mixes, and you get a couple batches of
Some
it looks
retriever
like.
labs. We've got some beagle-y mixes,
yeah.
some little like Chihuahua, we're calling them Chihuahua pug mixes. They got like a couple curly tails in there, really
interesting.
cute. We've got a super cute Sassy who's got like a cleft lip almost, really cute little black puppy. Good puppies right now. Yeah, we've got a lot of puppies.
That's great. You
little
often
guys.
don't have a volume of puppies like that. That's
Yeah.
great. But we hear Anita still needs a home as well.
Anita still needs a home, so we did a live video last week with her foster mom.
Which was fantastic.
Which was great.
Yeah,
she
did.
really
She was awesome.
showed her best side in that video so snugly.
Yeah.
She's so happy in her foster home. She's doing really well.
Good.
And, we talked a lot about her separation anxiety, and that's definitely something that her foster has been amazing at working with her on.
Good.
And has been practicing leaving the house while she's home and seeing how she kind of reacts to being left alone. She's been doing really good, honestly. 10-minute bursts. You kind of have to start out small of leaving the house and leaving her uncrated, and she's been doing really well with that. So that's going to be a big step for her moving into a potential new home. But I do think a lot of her anxiety was related to being in the shelter, which
Of
is really
course.
best
I don't
case
blame her.
scenario.
She was
Yeah.
awesome here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
no,
us,
she's
you know?
great. She's loves people, snuggles all day long. Does good with the other dogs. She's got a 9-year-old pitty in the house. Does
great.
really good with her. Respects her boundaries, which is great and really
Yeah.
important when you've got a younger dog coming into the home.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
Yeah, she needs a home. Permanent.
She does.
Yeah. But we also have Coco here. Now, Jay, Coco have a reduced adoption?
I don't believe he
fee?
does because he was just recently posted.
Okay.
Big yawn.
$325. $325. Yes,
That's
that's
a
a reduced
deal.
adoption fee.
Yeah.
That's a
There you go.
deal.
So
How
there's
about it?
that as well. And folks, you can always go to capeanimalaid.org to see all of their available dogs and cats. Or figure out if you'd like to pop in for a visit.
The only problem is you can't stop petting him. He needs
I know,
constant
he does
petting.
want-
Well, that's okay.
No,
Right
it's
up your
fine.
alley.
I'm joking. Yeah, he's awesome. Hi.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he is a good
Aw.
boy.
What a love.
Yeah. So Jane, let's talk about what else is going on over at Four Paws Lane. We're getting ready for the winter ball.
Winter
of course.
ball tickets are on sale now, so you can get those capeanimalaid.org/winterball. Tickets are $130. So much fun, and we are going online with our auction this year. So if you can't make it to the event, please make sure that you're subscribed to our mailing list. We'll be sending out information about the online auction. You'll be able to bid from your couch. You don't have to come out to Danvers if you don't want to.
What's the date again?
February 28th.
Okay.
Yep, so the last Saturday in February. We've got some really great trips this year. Trip to Cancun. We've got some Smoky Mountain
Oh,
trip.
done that too.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
You can tell us all about how much fun you
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
You can support
Great.
a good cause and take a fun trip. We've got some backyard stuff, solo stoves, and
Nice.
yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna be great.
Wanna come hang out?
That's always a fun time. Why is he licking you?
You do what you gotta do.
Oh, he's soliciting. He's like, please touch me.
Yeah.
Just a lovely guy. Again, really good with people. Good with
Yeah.
other animals.
Yeah.
Done great with all the volunteers that we've got.
Yeah,
He
he's
just needs a little extra caution in the home, like you were saying, being deaf, making sure that he can't hear a car coming down the street. He
Right.
can't hear something coming at him. So
right. Another animal barking at him or trying to signal him. So just common sense things.
yeah, but nothing to scare anyone away.
Oh,
He's,
not
you
at
know,
all. No.
He's
He's
playful.
awesome. Very, yeah. But like I couldn't call his name right now to get his attention or clap or
Right.
anything like that. So you just have to.
I think he's putting on a show for
He
himself.
is. He's a circus dog. This is some of his personality now coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Saying,
Yeah.
hey, look at me.
You're
Yeah.
fun, Coco.
Very fun.
I said you're fun, Coco.
Ah. Just saying it louder won't work, huh?
And who else were we following up with? Oh yeah, the low cost.
Yes.
Spay
So
neuter.
our low cost spay neuter program, just getting the word out about that again. So that is available to individuals whose income is up to 300% of the federal poverty line, trying to reach some of those folks who might not qualify for traditional programs, but still would benefit from having reduced spay neuter fees. That's available at the shelter. You can visit capeanimalaid.org/resources to find our page for that with more information. It gives a breakdown of the income levels, the restrictions for that, and other information about how to get signed up. You can just stop into the shelter anytime to talk to us about it, to get a surgery date reserved, and that's as low as $175, I think, for a cat neuter.
Okay.
And then up to, I think it's like $400 for a dog spay. So
Okay. It's a nice program to have.
yeah, important. Just trying to do our part to
And-
spay and neuter,
Yeah.
keep those unwanted litters from happening.
I
And-
think Coco's enjoying his time outside the shelter.
So a
Most
little
definitely.
walkabout.
Yeah, come say hi.
He is not shy.
No.
And he's like a little tickly with his mouth, his little gums.
Yeah, when he, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. He is
Fun.
funny.
He's so cute.
You gonna finish these treats yet? No.
Yeah,
Thinking
so once
about it.
again, folks, capeanimalaid.org. There's a lot to learn there. You can find out about all the adoptables. Of course, the winter ball is coming up as well. We'll be participating in that too, which we're super excited about. That's always a big one. Now, we have a big weather event coming up this
We
weekend,
do.
right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
how is the shelter taken care of during a big snow event like that?
Yeah, so fortunately, a lot of our staff are pretty local. We have a lot of folks that are in Gloucester, which is very helpful. But we still come in. There's animals they need to be taken care of. They need to go out. They need to be
Yeah.
fed. So we still have our staff come out. We've got some amazing committed volunteers who will still come out even in the tough weather. You know, we encourage people if they're coming from too far to stay home, stay safe. But if they're able to come in, we definitely utilize our volunteers even when it's not so nice weather.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to the folks who come and plow for us.
Oh, right.
We have KD Signs and Lettering comes out and plows for us. Christian D Landscaping comes and does salt for us.
Oh, yeah.
Extreme Truck and Auto, they come
Yeah.
out and they plow for us. We have a great volunteer, Steve Montanaro, who comes and does some snow work for us too. So
That's great.
really great. We save a lot of money having them come out and volunteer their time to plow us out. They plow out our dumpster so like we can get the dumpster emptied in the winter and get into that back play yard. So
That's great.
super helpful.
Could lose this little guy in the snow.
Yeah.
Get too much.
I know.
He'll blend right in.
I know.
Hi, bud.
And fortunately, we have our indoor playroom now too.
Oh,
so
good.
if for Coco, it might be a quick run outside to go potty, but then to let him out and play, he can go in our indoor space and use that. So that's a lifesaver.
Definitely.
I
Not
think
so
one
nice
of these
weather.
hours he might figure out a chewy.
I think he ate some of the soft
He's just kind
ones.
of sucking it down.
He did.
Unless he hit him in here. No, I don't see him.
Maybe crack the code on them.
I think he ate 2 of the soft ones.
Well, look at you, Coco.
Oh, that's good.
What a guy.
There is one
And it
down.
falls in the crack, and he's like, "I want it."
I
So
know. I don't know if he's doing that to play with it or bury it. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's eating the soft ones. That's good.
job.
Huh, buddy?
Awesome.
You're a good boy.
Well, does that put a bow on it, Coco, for now? I keep asking. I keep talking to Coco.
Like he can
I
hear you.
know.
What's the matter with me?
Everyone does that. Even if they're deaf, you still talk to them.
That's true. That's true. We talked to
You
our
never
dogs
know. Maybe
anyways.
they hear some frequencies.
So it's interesting. You say like special needs, and then at the end of the day, it's just. I mean, you're going to be glued to them to begin with. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, if the special needs ever scares anyone away, you can come in anytime, visit while we're open, talk to an adoption counselor. They can give you more insight than I probably can, honestly, about some of that stuff and how much you'll need to work with your veterinarian and all that kind of stuff in the future. So don't let it push you away. Come have a conversation with us. Our staff is happy to do that. We want to get these guys adopted and into the right home. So
Yeah.
there's no hurt in coming to chat.
Coco's a good boy. He's getting playful again.
Once you meet him, you might not be able to say no, though.
I
so.
know. He's a sweetie.
Yeah. All right, well, let's wrap things up for this episode of the podcast. Thanks for being here, Coco. Again, I'm talking to him. I can't. It's going to take
Thank
a
you,
while to get over
Coco.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Need some sign language.
And you know where to
you
find
like that?
Coco and everyone else at Animal Aid online, if need be. You can learn more info, like we said, about the winter ball coming up too, and this low-cost spay and neuter program they have
on
as
our
well. It's been
website.
really successful. And is there, we have dates coming up for that, Shane? Or?
For
winter
low
ball?
cost spay neuter.
Oh.
So we have surgery dates available in January, in February. They're all open right now. We really want to try and fill those as much as we can.
Okay.
So if you know someone who qualifies and is in need for spay neuter services on the North Shore, please send them our way. We don't want to see those go unused. So
He's got a burst of energy right now.
yeah, now you're starting to really show. Are you being playful? Are you being playful? He's got like little snorts he's doing.
Oh, what a
Yes.
sweetie.
Let's get this guy a forever home.
Yes.
Thanks again for being here, Jane.
Thanks for
And
having us.
Meredith and
Yeah,
Coco,
you're
you had
welcome.
some fun today. There you go, buddy. Let her rip. So.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
right, folks,
There you
until
go.
the next
There you
time,
go.
this is Kory from The Bridge. Thanks, James, behind the console today, too. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the next podcast.
Oh.